Hi, this is Brennan here, and I want to talk about basically the vehicle of the future. So it's a combination. I've been talking about this hardware, software, but also the line. Okay, so you think about the road. I was just on a bus yesterday, and it was pathetic. They hit a bump, and I tried to hold the camera, and that's not going to happen. So imagine I've been talking about this one, the road of the future. Okay, so you have the vehicle, but if it's actually moving, it's got to have something to move on. These seas get stormy, roads fall apart, so you need a track. Basically, you need excuse me, you need snack times. Yeah. So you need these tracks, okay, and these tracks could be built by these vehicles that are like really heavy, so they put all the weight down, just like compacted maximally, laser straight. Imagine that. That is everything. Gravity and light. Okay, you basically can't go wrong as long as you have a geological grip there. That's the bottom line, and that line could be so smooth. It could just be fantastic, and then um, putting everything together against like this big clock that we're working on. This who knows? You get a bunch of like pieces, a bunch of pins and widgets or something like that. Just like widget, widget. You feel like a frog. Like where's the pond? Uh, but putting all these things together and making them absolutely sublime, where you're out there and behind you is nothing but good memories. Okay, this is the software. It's you gotta laugh, otherwise you'd be crying. Okay, because um, that's how it works. It's positive, negative type of um, track, basically. So basically these roads of the future, which I think you develop the machines that. So I'm going here. The machines that do this compressing and laying of hard rocks, you're pressing down, really, you're digging a little trench, pressing this. I'm not sure I'm going here. I'm lost. Stop for directions. I need directions, seriously. Um, Destination X, right? Okay, so your so these vehicles, once they are developed and simplified. So again, when you're talking about gravity and a light beam making it like the most straight road, not only the most level road, but basically there'll be this phase of sort of discovery where ultimately you're going to want to have convoys traveling on these roads of the future, a whole segment of vehicles of the future, which can depart at freely just about anywhere. This is the insurance dividend. If you want to depart just anywhere, you're going to have to pay big bucks because people are going to feel just anywhere. But at certain sections, and then they're always thinking security and stuff like that, right? So this comes back into the software, the tourism terrorism sort of equation that we don't really want to think about. It's not liberating to think about that. But ultimately, these vehicles, you have a curvy road. It's going to take the inside corner. Basically, you're having a road train, all your eggs in one basket, going around blind corners with blissful confidence. That's civilization, okay? That's it. And this is, well, since we can't look around the corner, might as well say that it is desperate, okay? Because a lot of people they got this panic. They don't know what's around the corner. They're not sure they want to know. I mean, who wants to know? Eh? Okay, so that's your throat. You have to go. You have to actually shut up. Shut up and drive. So that you get that backseat driver, that sort of maniacal thing. That is the desperation. That right there, it's like whacking a golf ball or something like that. Is desperation. Psychosis as well. So seriously. This is what has to happen, okay? And so it's all coming together: the architecture, the society, the conservation, and liberation. Okay, so this is the big picture. Okay. Insanity, because humor is, it's you can sort of say, hey, that's cool, man. And yet never be lost. Okay, be lost. This is your heart, your mind type of thing, where there is sort of an innocence that you can maintain. That innocence, you can say you don't need to know because your destination is quantified. You can take out the equation and say, oh, here's this freaky equation, this x, y, z. How are we going to contain? How are we going to liberate, and how are we going to conserve? So that's not exactly it. But that is it. Okay, so it's not an argument. It's not so much a question as an identity. You're seeing it and then making it as simple as possible so that you can contain every single danger and liberate that which sells. Into the cell, out of the cell. Views or lack of views. Some people, they don't want to see. They don't want to see anything. They just want to see that you're happy. That's all they want to see. They don't want to see you looking at them, because this is what crazy ones are going looking at me for. Okay, so that's who wants to go over a bumpy road? Who wants to, come across some unsettled society or civilization equation that we all love? Thank you. And there's the green grass. Oh, and there's the blue sky. Right? Wait for a seagull. There's a seagull. Aha! He's watching me. There's a seagull flying over too. I'm sure you'll believe me.